time to just rest a little bit. You got to remember, when this flew up, the government influxed a lot of volume into the market, which I'm sure that's part of the reason why we went up there. So now we're back to where we've been consolidating. All right. So as far as the daily goes, I don't have too much of a direction. You know, I will be basing my levels off of that time frame, of course. But, you know, I'm just going to be looking for a little bit more smaller setups like I have been. Okay. On the 4-hour time frame, I can see we're creating a top wick as we speak. We're starting to push down. Looks like sells could be picking up heavier. We do have a support over here in the 4-hour. Nothing too crazy, just basic stuff. It is approximately 160 points away. Let's take a look at this on the 1-hour. Again, it looks a little nasty in this range. Now when we look at that 4-hour support, you can see that it was a big rangy area, right? Almost looks like a head and shoulders breakout per se, right? So if we were to drag over the top of this, it's kind of the bottom of this range, right? So like I said, it's very indecisive. We don't seem to be holding buys or sells for too long in either direction. So when the market does that, I just tend to scale down and look for smaller setups. You know, instead of going for 120, 150 points, sometimes I'll go for 40, 50, right? Or 30, 40. You know, if I'm seeing that we're not holding too long during the New York session. It does look like, what was this, pre-market? Pre-market yesterday held in the sell direction for quite some time. So sometimes it depends on the session you're trading too, right? Let me know in the chat, what is your favorite trading session currently? What is your favorite trading session? Let me know in the chat. I did see a lot of people on X, which previously used to be Twitter. I've seen a lot of people talking about they're leaving New York session in the back. They're over New York session. They switched to Asian session. Like a lot of people keep saying that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I will tell you that I've been telling y'all this years ago, back in 2020, about the market conditions, how they change. And I love that people are getting a dose of that medicine. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, someone who is an experienced trader knows what they're talking about, chat. Not somebody who full ports and got a payout and now they want to come up and make a channel or X and go viral and post random psychology all day. That person doesn't have the trading experience you need as a professional, right? To understand how this market works. You know, keep that in mind. A lot of these kids full port, get a big payout, and they act like they know it all. And they've been trading for a year or two, maybe 3 years. Not enough experience. Not enough. So reality is hitting hard. But there's nothing wrong with changing sessions. Just know if you do change sessions, there are market conditions like this, it's probably going to be something you end up doing all the time, right? When Asian session, if it loses its volume and goes back to the way it used to be, they may switch over to New York session, right? But yeah, I asked what was your favorite session in the chat. Let's see here. New York. Hi, Jose. Hi, Rico. Good morning. Interesting. New York. Alrighty. So I'm just kind of looking at this on a higher time frame here because, you know, we're coming down on the hourly, but look, we have all these lows, right? We're sitting at all of these lows. Not the biggest fan of us coming down into this wiki area, right? What price point is at? 617. Jeez. This market structure is not too favorable, huh? London session, nice. Okay, like London session. I feel like London session was so popular. Nowadays, I don't see it too much or hear about it too much the way I used to. Seems like everybody's caught up on New York and Asian session, but I do believe that it's because where the internet's gone, people are going viral for trading Asian session, and Top Step trades Asian session, and now all these other firms and all these other channels are trading Asian session. So now more people are trading Asian session. Before, back in the day, people used to talk down on Asian session, especially when we were trading it years ago on stream. But just in general, the trading space, they used to say how it was a waste of time and all the above. So it's really interesting how things shift. And as you guys stick to trading and you grow at trading, you're going to see things shift, right? Whatever is the favorite or popular now, next 5 years, they're going to be saying the opposite. You're going to be like, wait, I thought y'all loved Asian session. You know, so it's funny. It always changes. But that's why I always tell you guys to do your own thing. Be solo. Hi, NQ Soccer Mom. Good morning. Be solo when you're trading, right? Don't base your decisions based on the internet, because the internet opinion on trading and what's viral at the time is going to keep changing. And that should be irrelevant towards your success. Okay? So if you like trading a pair, you like trading a session, then stick to it, right? Don't switch it because, oh, it's not viral no more. It's not trendy. Other people switched, right? You do what makes you money. Okay, that's very important. You need to step into that boss energy that you have, because you are the boss. This is your business. And be the boss, right? You make the decisions. You don't change because someone else did, right? Alrighty. On that note, while we're waiting for this market here, we're about 10 minutes into the opening. I'm going to put my levels on. Let me get a 111 in the chat. Those ready for that boss energy. Let me get a 111 in the chat for that daily affirmation. See what we got. Player, good morning. All right. I got my zones on here. Let's see what we got for you this morning. Ooh, Discord there. Today is August 11th already. Oh my goodness. Isn't that crazy? I feel like we just started August yesterday. Is it just me? Flying by, y'all. Time is flying. 2026. You are closer to a beautiful answer than you realize. The waiting has been difficult, but it has not been meaningless. Something is aligning behind the scenes in a way that will make the delay feel less like rejection and more like protection. Keep your heart open. Isn't that a beautiful, such a beautiful message, y'all? Very, very beautiful message. You know, I love these daily affirmations because they are a reminder to keep a positive mindset. They're a reminder that delays happen for a reason. Rejection happens for a reason. Failure happens for a reason. You know, but regardless of that, you still got an eye on the prize, right? Tunnel vision. You got to be tunnel vision. If you want something, all you got to do is imagine yourself having it and you can have it. Doesn't matter where you are. Okay? Manifestation is so powerful. I can lock you up in a room. You can imagine it and it will somehow get to you. It's that powerful. And you need to believe it that way. All right? When you just lock in for a month or two, you know, work on your mindset, work on your discipline, you're going to start to feel a lot better. You're going to start to have a lot more energy, a lot more clarity. You may be trading and this idea pops up and it's the one thing you were missing to make you profitable. We call those downloads. Spirituality, right? Spirit gives you a download, right? You get these ideas because you're aligned with that energy, right? You're being more positive. You're working on yourself. Promise you guys, showing gratitude and being positive are super powerful, super, super powerful, right? We're all here on this planet. I know it, right? We're stuck. We're stuck with these people, chat. We are stuck with these people. I know you see these people on this planet. I know y'all see them. I know. I know. I wish we can kick them out and put them on a whole different planet too. Look. I'm all for it. I'm all for it, chat. I'm sure there's plenty of people y'all wish y'all could kick the hell up off this planet. Look, I'm with you. Okay? But we can't do that. So what we need to do is we need to learn how to live side by side with these people, right? How do you navigate life through all the ups and downs, right? A big portion of that is mastering the mindset, mastering how you react to things, mastering what you give your energy to, mastering that tunnel vision when you're working on something. Everything on the outside doesn't matter. A setback doesn't matter. You're back at it. You fall, you get up again. You fall again, you get up again. You fall the third time, now you're injured. Guess what? A warrior is going to keep crawling. You keep crawling to that goal. You crawl, you crawl, you crawl. Your hand gets cut off. Now you want to quit. But guess what? You still got your legs. You still got another hand. You continue to crawl to that goal. You crawl, you crawl, you crawl. There's no setback that should be stopping you from your goals. Only you can stop you from your goals. Right? You got to push for it. The finish line is right there. A lot of people give up when the finish line is right there. They just can't see it, but it's right around the corner. For all you know, your finish line is 3 months from right now. 3 months from right now, your life can be all in a whole different place. You can make some life-changing money to set you up and put you on a good path. But if you quit, you ain't gonna get there, right? You ain't gonna get there. So, on that note, let me get a 333 in the chat. Let me get a 333 in the chat for those who aren't gonna quit. Let me get a 333 in the chat for those who are tunnel vision. When you set a goal, you should be determined to achieve it. Right? Nobody on this planet can stop you from achieving it. I promise you. It's impossible to do. You can't. Only you can. It's time to focus, y'all. There's still plenty of time this year to change your life. Plenty of time. Trust me. Plenty of time. All right. So if you didn't, knock out your goal this year yet, that's all right. You got plenty of time. You can reset this month, right? Start all over this month. Reset. Nothing wrong with that. Plenty of time, y'all. 3 months I gotta crawl. My hands is cut off. Players money. Exactly. There you go. That means you earned it, right? You earn it. You gotta want it more than the next person. You gotta be hungry for it. You gotta be hungry. Hunger on Hillside by J. Cole. Yup. One of my Don't Quit theme songs. Amazing. Love that. I love that. Yup. Great song. Well, that's what I mean. So I always ask people, when people talk to me, the first thing I usually ask them is, how bad do you want it? Because if you don't want it bad enough, well, you don't want it bad enough, right? You understand that everybody who achieves something, it's because they wanted it that bad. So you have to want it, whatever your goals are. You got to really want it. You got to want it more than the next person next to you, right? It's a mindset thing. So if you really want it, go get it. That's all I always say. Go get it, right? Alrighty, we are gonna focus back on the market here. Just waiting. If you're just joining us, welcome. Good morning to you. Got the market opening up here. Just giving it a couple minutes. This 5-minute candle is down 90 points already. My goodness. I like to give the market a couple minutes to open up here. Also, if you are new, I'm going to put this link in the chat. A few things. One thing is if you want to see the trades we take on stream or the consistency the last 5-6 years on stream, you are welcome to check out my X. Put the link in the chat for you. You can follow me up there and you can scroll here forever. These are only screenshots from the live stream. Wins and losses. Again, you will be scrolling here for years though. But yeah, those of you who are new, you are welcome to sit here and scroll. You can scroll forever. Alrighty. What strategy are you using? I'm using Official Lens Concepts. That's the strategy I use. I use my own strategy. Also, free book in my Discord that I wrote myself for you guys. You guys can go ahead and get my book for free as long as you join the Discord. The official payout playbook. Stop blowing prop from accounts and start getting paid. Right, it's a free book, free ebook there that I wrote for you guys. You can go ahead and grab that in there. Free journals as well, so you guys can check out the free stuff. Those who are new, when you join the Discord, plenty of stuff for you. A lot of tools, everything you need to get to the next level. All right, back to the market here. We got 7 seconds actually. This candle's gonna close here. Alrighty, new 5-minute candle. Let's see, how far down are we? Live trading, micros only, official lens membership is the best move out here. Thank you, Rico. I appreciate you. Luke, good morning to you. Alrighty. How far down are we? Where's 9:30? 207 points so far. Okay, we got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left on this opening candle, y'all. And it's gonna be closing here. Just waiting for this candle to close. There is the only scheduled news we have is when this candle closes, we have existing home sales. They're forecasting 4.05 million. We'll see what it is. It's a yellow folder. Not much of a big deal. It's not going to do too much in this market. So not too much to worry about today for news, unless it's unscheduled news, of course. You got to watch out for those market headlines. Alrighty. Let's see what this is. This was about an hour and a half ago. U.S. forces fire on Panama flag ship, attempting to run blockade of Iranian ports. Wait. We fired at a Panama ship? Oh my goodness, chat. Okay. So for those who didn't understand, they're saying that the Panama ship was attempting to run the blockade for Iranian ports. So basically on some Game of Thrones stuff, the Panama ship was blocking the port for Iran, helping out Iran, blocking it so we can't, move past. And U.S. forces shot at it. Wow. It's always something. Always something. Rubber band snapback? Wait, what's that? Rubber band snapback. I don't know what that is. But we all know that they were told to fire, of course. We know that. We got about 7 minutes. 6 minutes. Okay, we got about 6 minutes. Just gonna catch up on some of this world news. I did not read any last night. Live updates. US and Iran close to peace arrangement or deal, Pakistan says. Let's see what we missed on the war today. This was just updated 10 minutes ago. The US and Iran are close to some sort of an arrangement, says Pakistan's defense. As of Tuesday morning, things are shaping up again in favor of peace arrangement for a deal. Really? Is it? Because I ain't gonna lie. As an American, and on behalf of most Americans, most of us don't agree with this crap. I can tell you that. Also, someone who's Native American. This really is my country. Just saying. Before we were colonized. Anyway, you know, this is who would want to do peace? I wouldn't want to do peace. Chat, if you guys were the other country, would you want to do peace? I'd be like, nah, y'all bullied us way too much. Ain't no peace. I don't trust y'all. And on top of that, every time we sign for peace or temporary peace, you're going against it and shooting us over the weekend. So like, I don't know about y'all, but me, I'd be like, nah. Well, can we even trust? Can we even trust this, right? I don't know. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the chat. Just simple thoughts on if, you know, it's tough. It's so tough, chat. I just feel like this peace is going to be temporary because behind the scenes, I don't think either side trusts each other. You know what I'm trying to say? How can you? President Trump told reporters Monday he controls the Strait of Hormuz and insisted Iran's economy is suffering due to the war. The U.S. controls the strait? President secretly switched planes for his trip from Turkey at the end of last month's NATO summit after U.S. intelligence detected a credible plot to fire a missile at Air Force One. No comment, no comment. All right, let's get back to this market here. Waiting for this candle to close. We got 3 minutes and 56 seconds. Almost there, y'all. About to close. 3-minute mark. 3-minute mark. Now I'm going to put on my hunting glasses. How did we like yesterday's trade, chat? Yesterday's trade on stream was pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. Wasn't any drawdown on yesterday's trade. It was just pretty fluid there. Straight through, huh? Pretty good. Cherokee Nation here, you know it. I'm not holding my breath. Yeah, we can't we can't hold our breath. Yeah, what I'm saying is it's tough. Mal, what's up, Mal? Can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger and free. Oh my goodness. You're funny. You're so funny. You guys see those pictures on the internet where they're comparing the early 90s and 80s and 70s to now? Where they're showing kids outside playing, colorful clothing, versus now everybody's wearing like gray and black and white, not too much color. And then like they'll show like a old, I don't know, old McDonald's, how it's all colorful. Now look at the McDonald's, they're like brown, gray, silver. They're basically saying that even houses, they're showing houses back then compared to all the new houses now. Modernization has taken a lot of color out of things. But it's interesting. But it's a post that says, where did the color of the world go? You know? It's interesting. I do like modern though. Let me know in the chat what kind of homes do y'all like. Do you guys like modern homes? Do you like older style designs? Let me know in the chat. What is your style? Everybody's got their own style. Let me know. I'm more of a modern person. I like that modern, minimalistic look. You know, sometimes it may look a little plain. But I'm all for minimalistic with plants, though. If you got like plants and stuff, that looks pretty nice. Older, modern. Ooh, mid-century. Okay, mid-century. Interesting. Interesting. I like watching those, what are those shows that used to be on HGTV? Those house shows? House Hunter. I don't even know if that still comes on. But I used to watch House Hunter and oh, what was that one? There's a few different house shows. I love watching those like house shows where either they're hunting for a house or they're like flipping a house. You guys see me play House Flipper. Seen Old Christmas versus new one. Me too, minimalistic and plain, spacious kind of. Yeah, it does feel like there's more space when it's minimalistic, huh? Older was better built, but modern has better use of space. You're right, Rico. Older was better built. Even like, I don't know if you guys been buying a dresser lately. Has anybody bought a dresser in the last 15 years? You bought a dresser in the last 15 years, maybe for yourself or for your kids. They don't make dressers the way they used to, huh? I mean, don't get me wrong, they budget friendly now, but they don't last, right? If you buy them budget friendly. It's not like that old school, I don't know, what did they used to use? Wood or, I don't know, it's just so different, right? Furniture now, furniture don't last. Amount of money I paid for my furniture, you would think I had it for 20 years. Like, it's ridiculous. Even the new couch that I got, this couch I got, I get this. I got a huge couch that I got 4 years ago. Big L-shaped couch. Huge, huge, huge. You can separate it and all. It's a bunch of big pieces. It's huge. It looked like I had it for 20 years. What the heck? Crazy. Love Married to Real Estate. Hate that it ended. Oh, Married to Real Estate. V, what's up, V? Good morning. Hey, Lynn, and people. Wishing you all a lovely day ahead. Thank you so much. Hope you have a wonderful day. I have their terrible particle board. Only know IKEA. Yeah, I love me a IKEA trip, chat. One thing about me is I love an IKEA trip. By the way, I am watching the market here. Coming up to an interesting spot. This is the spot I actually want to see if we came up to 750. There we go. 760s now. Okay. Okay. Quite the pull-up here. Quite the pull-up. We're gonna let it settle. Yeah, chat. Do y'all like going to IKEA? Hate the IKEA maze? You know what? I think I've been there so many times that it's not a maze to me because I know where everything is. Like, I know it by heart. I breeze through it too. Like, I breeze right through it. And plus, there are shortcuts. You can kind of shortcut your way, cut out sections. Like, I can walk through. If I go to the top floor, then get to the bottom floor, get through both mazes, I can definitely get through there in like 5 minutes if I want to. I just constantly walk. But I will say, by the time I get downstairs, I'm kind of ready to go because it's always hot downstairs. I don't know what happens to the air condition downstairs. Is it just me though? Let me know in the chat. I don't know. Downstairs in IKEA it seems to always be hot. There's always more people. Maybe because there's more people. It just feels stuffy and feels like, okay, I'm ready to go. You know? But their food court, not the food court. You know how when you check out downstairs and they have that little food area, not the food court upstairs, but downstairs. Isn't everything like $1 or $1.50? Almost like Costco, right? Although I haven't been to Costco in a little bit, so I forget what Costco prices are. But I swear you can get 2 hot dogs for like $1.50. And then you can get a drink. If you get the combo, it'll be like $2 or something. 2 hot dogs and a drink. Something like that. You can get an ice cream. A whole nice ice cream cone for $1. Those are the type of prices we talking about. Right, chat? That's how food should be, chat. When we go, you know, we go out places and we're like, oh, shoot, let me get a quick meal. It should be $2. It should be $3. Nowadays, food for one person is like 20 to 30 bucks. For one person, 25, 30. Like, jeez. Give me the $2 food. Sweden gang. Love it and hate that it's 10 minutes away from me. Oh yeah, Mal, you're from Sweden, right? So I wonder how is IKEA in Sweden? Is that like the store out there, or is it just so normal to y'all? That little snack shop is so good. $2 food. I'm telling you. Amazing. I wonder why it's $2. That's how you know. I was about to say, that's how you know it's not an American company. American company give us $2 food? Never. Are you kidding? You lucky if you can get a drink for $2. Are you kidding? Now I gotta go to IKEA, chat. Now I gotta go to IKEA. Is it still $2 though? Yeah. Yeah, it's like $2.50 if you're getting like a drink and a meal, something like that. The ice cream's still $1 though. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, McDonald's does. I forgot all about that. I did forget McDonald's has the dollar cone. They're still doing that. Interesting. I'm surprised they're still doing that with all this inflation. We're bouncing on this area, as I'm sure y'all can see. I'm just looking at it on the 1 minute time frame. Quite the rally here. 122 points from this last big push. Looking for us to retrace a bit down. We'll see if it wants to. I'm going to keep it on the 5. Let's keep this on the 5 minute here. We're hanging around the 770s, but we pushed up quite a bit. So my thing with buying here is we've already gone up so much. Rather it come back down first. This thing is pushing though. It's pushing. Oh, it's regular there? Okay. The dollar menu ain't $1 there anymore. Really, the options choose. Wait, really? The dollar menu is not a dollar anymore? It's the rubber band theory. Don't think I ever ate US McDonald's though. Well, I never ate McDonald's outside the US, but I do have friends who have, and they all say the same thing. They all say that McDonald's, they all say that you gotta try McDonald's outside the US. Like they all say it's different. So that's interesting. They all say it's different, much more fresher, like cleaner and all the above. Which is interesting. Dollar Tree isn't a dollar store anymore. Wait, Marina, you have a Dollar Tree? You have a Dollar Tree where you are? I forget where you are. I'm assuming you're not in the US. You have a Dollar Tree? Outside the US, there's Dollar Trees? Because if there is, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Dollar Tree, Dollar General. What's the other one? 99-cent stores. You come from the trenches. Not near one, you just walk to the bodega. Quite expensive outside the US, not affordable for many people. Oh, interesting. Hi, Seven. Good morning. Born and raised in Russia, but I've been in the US past 12 years. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. That makes sense. Oh, Family Dollar. That's the other one. Yeah, I couldn't think of it for some reason. Family Dollar. Are we really going to keep going up with no retracement? Don't be like that, NASDAQ. That's not cool. That's not cool. We're still kind of in the same spot, the 70s and 80s here. It's a new 5-minute candle, so let's see. I want us to come back down some. Just going to be patient here. It's the 136 store. The $1.36 store. That's funny. I couldn't tell you last time I've been to the dollar store. Island, how can I join you trading futures? Oh, training. Yeah, they're every Sunday, so you can just join the membership. Membership button should be next to the subscribe button. Or it may be there on the chat, actually. Should be there. The link is also in the description. Let me see. Hey, chat. Help me out, chat. Is the membership button next to the join? Does it say join next to the subscribe button for y'all? Or is it not popping up? Let me see. Let me know if y'all can see it. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if we can come down. Let's see if we can come down some. On NASDAQ. Yes? Oh, okay, it does. Okay. Thank you. Highlighted in black. Oh, wait, it's in black? Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. But yeah, guys, it's the join button. Also, I tried something new yesterday, chat. I tried some lentil soup. Looking for something different because I don't like eating the same thing. I get tired of things really quickly. But I can only eat so many things, so that's why I get tired of it. But anyway, let me know in the chat if you eat lentil soup. Let me know if you eat that regularly, if you never had it, if you have tried it. Let me know in the chat. Lentil soup. It had veggies in it. It's veggie lentil soup, to be exact. Let me know in the chat. My first time, I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was going to be pretty earthy tasting. It wasn't too bad. How'd you like it? I don't eat lentils. My first 2 bites, I was like, this doesn't taste like anything. But then I read the can. I got the one with less sodium. So, yeah. So I said, there's less sodium. So the more I kept eating it, the more I started to taste it more. It was okay. It was okay. I mean, it's a healthy meal, so I'm not going to grade it too low. But if I could grade the taste, I may say 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. But I do feel like if I had crackers, I thought I had crackers, and I can't stand when I do this, but I thought I had crackers. I got so excited, opened the cabinet, grabbed the box. The box is empty, chat. The box is empty. And I said, oh, that's funny. I guess I don't have any crackers for this soup. But honestly, I think it would have tasted way better if I had like crackers to dip. I'd definitely bump it up. I'll give it a 6 because it wasn't that bad. But it's also pretty healthy, like really, really healthy. And it was protein. There's 2 Sunday trading labs. Yeah, so one of them should say that one of them's not available and the other one has the information on it, right? But if it doesn't, you're gonna have to give me a second because I'm trading, I'm streaming, I'm producing. I'm wearing multiple hats right now, guys. Everything should be straightforward. And also, if you're on mobile, it's gonna be hard for you to read. So you should check it out on laptop or computer when you click join, because the whole thing will pop up. It'll tell you exactly, it literally states exactly what it is. So one of them's not available, the other one is, and it literally says it. But like I said, I'm literally doing everything right now, so I cannot check that. Sorry. Should be straightforward though. My son always does that, leaving empty boxes in the fridge and cabinet. Yeah. But you know what? When I saw it, I said, oh, I think I left that there to remind myself to buy it. That's what I think I did. Unless somebody else left it there. It could be that too. Maybe somebody else left it there. But I don't buy that often. It's very rare that I buy crackers. Yeah, let's see. Let's see here. I feel like giving this one a go. But let me determine where I want my stop loss to be. Possibly below the low here, I guess. Let's see. Well, my stop loss may be a little too tight. right, stopped out of that one. Just $70. I just want to see if we can get a continuation. Let's see how this closes. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close here. Let me see that in the 1 minute. Ah, there we go. That liquidity wick on the 3 minute. Holy. Pretty long wick there. Lots of people eat everything with crackers. I'm a waitress at the sushi restaurant. Sometimes people ask for crackers with their sushi. Really? They ask for crackers with sushi? I've never heard of that. That's interesting. Crackers with the sushi. Maybe that's for the taste. Not for the taste. I meant what do you call the texture? Maybe to switch the texture. You know? Alrighty. Bounced off of here. Took a buy, put my stop at the low. Now we're still sitting here. Still sitting here. Look at that in the 1 minute here. Volume has slowed down a little bit. Keep it on this 5. Alrighty, chat. While we are waiting here, I have a feeling we're gonna bounce up again. I think it's just being extra, but just being extra. How we feeling about this price action, chat? How we feeling? 1 through 10. How we feeling? 10 being the greatest price action of all time. How we feeling? Took a buy off of this bounce on this candle. Came all the way up here and then it came down and took me out there. How we feeling about this price action this morning? Got 1 minute and 55 seconds. Waiting for this 5 minute candle to close. He said, come on, Nas, rocket ship. Yeah, doesn't want to move. Doesn't want to move. 2 for 2 small scalps. Very nice. While we're here, chat, keep in mind Tradify's discount for the 5 account bundle will be ending at the end of this month on the 31st. If you were here in June, they did this in June, and they certainly did take it away in June. So this discount's only gonna last till the end of this month, where you get 5 50Ks for 470. All right. Keep in mind you can earn a 20K bonus on those live accounts. Okay. Keep in mind they keep your live accounts separately, so it's okay if you don't earn a bonus on all of them. If you want to trade them separately, whichever account qualifies for a bonus, you get the bonus. And also keep in mind it's not like Top Step where you're in competition for a bonus. This is solely on your trading performance. All right. So you do well, you can earn an extra 20K on top of everything else, right? That's on top of your payouts. Okay, it's an addition, it's a bonus. All right. So you guys know what to do. If you guys use code LENS, you get an additional 5% off each account if you're doing the bundle on top of the 40. But again, that is only gonna last to the end of this month. So you got to the end of this month. All right. Bundle 5. It's not bad, 470. I mean, you're getting 250K to trade with. Mind you, you're not paying monthly. There's no monthly subscription. There's no activation fees. That's it. 470. You can go down to 1 micro. You can take your time. You don't have to worry about, oh my God, I gotta hurry up and pass it in 4 days. Right? You don't have to. You can take your time. It can take you all year if it does. Who cares if it takes you all year? It shouldn't take you all year if you're ready, but you get what I'm trying to say. The point of what I'm trying to say is there's no time limit on it. So be the patient trader you are. Eyes down. Take your trades. Practice good risk management, right? Make decisions to not trade. Make decisions to step away from the market, right? You can do that. You can live to trade another day. Alrighty here. We are just caught in the chop. Think I may get up and get myself some water. We're caught in this chop here. My, have things slowed down. And a free journal that comes connected with Tradify is a really nice option. Yeah, I gotta say, their journal's top tier. Yeah, that too, guys. Like, Tradify literally is giving you everything you need. You can literally journal your trades every day and have all the information there. You can type, you can put images in it, saves it for you. You can look at your P&L performance and change your graph around. You can do so much. So much. Everything that should be charged, in my opinion, should be an extra charge for you to be able to utilize journals. But, because, a lot of work goes into that software for you to be able to do that. A lot of money goes into that software. But literally, they're giving you everything you need. They're giving you the funds. They're giving you the journal. It's up to you. Right? It's up to you to make it happen. You're given the tools, make it happen. Look at this range. Holy. Hi, Maxwell. Greetings to you. Think about how much people pay for TradeZella. And nothing wrong with that. They've built an incredible software. And I'm saying that from the perspective of somebody who codes, somebody who builds apps and websites, myself. They built a hell of a software. So yeah, trade Zella, right? Hell of a software. The people who don't build apps and websites, I know for them it may seem simple, but what goes into making something like that and for it to work the way it works is incredible from an engineering standpoint, right? It's a very clean app. So they did their thing. But yeah, guys, to save money, prop firms are giving you these journals. So it can save you a lot of upfront costs, A lot of upfront costs. Okay, chat. I think I may give this another go. I'm going to give it the buys one more chance. And meant to be on the 5-minute. I'm on the wrong time frame. One more chance here. We come straight back down to this level here at 750. Straight back down. I'm going to cut this. I don't like that we keep coming back down to this area. Don't like it. Not going to deal with it. Don't like it. Yeah, not liking this. I'm going to take another trade. It won't be for a little bit. So we're going to have to cut the stream short, guys, because I'm not going to sit here and stare at these candlesticks. Let's see. I'm going to call it there. Let me check it out a little bit later on. See if I like it. For now, not liking this. So I'm going to cut it there. All right, chat. Short stream today. We're going to wrap it up. Alrighty. Those of you who are new to the stream, I don't handhold anybody's hand on this stream. So if you guys come here, you're welcome to check out all the live streams. Been doing this over 5 years on YouTube. So there's plenty of data for you guys to look at. As far as what I'm doing, just pay attention, right? I'm not gonna hold anybody's hand here on stream. You guys are supposed to be traders, supposed to be professionals. So, act accordingly, right? Not that hard. All right. On that note, guys, we'll cut it here. I will see you tomorrow morning, because I probably won't look at this for a couple hours. So I'm not going to sit here for a couple hours, you know. Alrighty. I'll catch you tomorrow, chat. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to smile today, chat. Alrighty, everybody. I'll see ya. Have a good one.